Hello, good evening and welcome to Prime Business. I am Pius Kojobaka. Finance Minister Dr. Kasiela Tuforsen has announced plans to introduce new policy measures aimed at driving growth and transforming the Ghanaian economy from next year. These initiatives are expected to be a key focus when he presents the 2026 budget statement to Parliament this Thursday. In a social media post, Dr. Forsen hinted at several strategic priorities, including job creation, which he had earlier identified in an interview with Joy Business as a central theme of the upcoming budget. The minister is also expected to revise tax regulations featuring a reduction in the effective value-added tax rate paid by businesses, a move anticipated to provide relief to the private sector and stimulate investment. Meanwhile, businesses across various sectors have emphasized the need for access to affordable long-term financing and simplified tax laws as top priorities for the 2026 budget. More in this report.
These concerns were captured in the KPMG and the United Nations Development Programme in Ghana survey of businesses from different sectors of the economy. These businesses maintain that they also want some policy measures that will help improve support for small businesses in the country, as well as infrastructure development. Majority of these businesses engaged also wanted more allocation for the agri sector. When it comes to unemployment, some of these business owners want to be incentivized or get tax breaks to employ more graduates from the universities. They believe this is one of the surest ways to help create more jobs and also complement government's efforts. Most of these businesses in the survey cited high energy costs as a major concern. They're therefore looking forward to some relief in this area.
On to some other stories, Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Johnson Isiema, has stated that Ghana's recent signs of economic stability are genuine, but cautioned that they are guided by volatilities. Speaking at the maiden Pan-African Central Bank Governors Conference in Accra, Dr. Isiema said even though the stability is real, it is fully untested by global economic uncertainties. More in this report.
Addressing the gathering, Dr. Johnson Isiema urged his colleagues to see their roles not just as policymakers, but as custodians of public trust, responsible for maintaining confidence in their nation's economy.
Colleagues, Africa stands at an inflection point. Economic growth is returning across many of our countries. It is projected at 4.1% in 2025, which would be above the global average. And inflation across sub-Saharan Africa, which averaged over 21% in 2023, is also easing. But beneath this progress, colleagues, lies our fragility. We still have to contend with high borrowing costs, thin buffers, and fiscal strains that can undo years of reform within months. In other words, our stability is real, but it is still young. It is still being tested. Just 3 years ago, my own country, Ghana, was in the grip of what the World Bank at the time called a homegrown crisis.
Deputy Governor for the Monetary Policy of the Bank of England, Claire Lombardelli, said partnerships like these are essential for building stronger and more resilient financial systems across the continent.
Accountability, as well as the challenges that we all face to these today. There'll be discussions on effective decision-making, on building resilience and credibility with the press, with Parliament and with other external and internal stakeholders. We gather here at a particularly special moment for our hosts. The celebration of SEDI at 60 marks 6 decades since the introduction of Ghana's national currency, a symbol of sovereignty, resilience and economic aspiration. The journey of the SEDI is a testament to the enduring spirit of the Ghanaian people and the pivotal role that central banks do play in shaping the economic destiny of nations.
The conference aims to strengthen central banking leadership across Africa through peer learning and shared experiences.
A while longer at the central bank because they have pumped $250 million into the market in the first week of this month. And this is part of the central bank's revised dollar intervention program designed to support the local currency. The following report has more.
This is the first part of the about $1 billion that will be sold by the Bank of Ghana to the commercial banks for this month. The move is part of efforts to help in firmly stabilizing the Ghana cedi and improve the liquidity on the market. The development has gone a long way to help stabilize the local currency for last month, recovering from losses posted in September this year. This was after some $1 billion was pumped into the market for the month of October 2025. Persons close to the Bank of Ghana have told Joy Business that they are using the windfall from the rising gold prices to support the market, and that the current program aimed at boosting the central bank reserves has not been affected anyway by this policy. However, some persons like the ranking member of the Economy and Development Committee of Parliament, Kojo Opon Nkrumah, is raising questions about Bank of Ghana's approach in supporting the market with dollars to help stabilize the Ghana cedi.
That's all for Prime Business. I am Pius Kojo Baka. We have Prime Sports for you shortly.